We move to the next entry or the next presenter, which is Nullbyte.exe. They are from Chennai. We have a team of 4: Akhileshwar, Pratap Kumar, Jesvi, Jonathan, Rajashri, Dinakaran, and Rashmi Abdul Rahim. Team, are you all set up in Chennai?
Yeah, we are all set up.
Hello, so
Sharing, please share with audio.
Echo.
So the team in Chennai, please make sure only one mic is on and the rest of the mic and the speakers are turned off. Thank you. And please share with audio team so we don't have any hiccups. Thank you.
Yes. So am I audible?
Indeed, with no background or echo. Thank you. Over to you. Your time starts now. You have 10 minutes, Nullbytes team.
So we are MS146 Nullbyte.exe team, and our project focuses on automating the triage of support tickets. So I am Rajashri, and I've collaborated with my teammates Akhileshwar, Pratap Kumar, Jesvi, Jonathan, and Rashmi Abdul Rahim on this project. So here comes the agenda.
Rajashri, full screen, please.
Yeah, okay. So here comes the agenda. So as the meme says, we have to use our agenda to stay organized. So first we'll be looking into the proposed solution, and then we'll move to the architecture diagram, and then Rashmi will be explaining us about the impact and magnitude, feasibility, originality, advancement, scalability, and next steps. And then Akhileshwar and Jesvi will be giving us the demo, and then I request all of you to note all your questions so that we will be answering it in the Q&A session. So moving to the proposed solution. So our Nullbyte triaging system uses Google Cloud AI and advanced language models to analyze and classify tickets automatically. So by allowing users to seamlessly find solutions through chatbot, email, or a portal. And we have used automated triggers, Active Directory, and generative AI capabilities. The system integrates with DevOps practices, cloud infrastructure as a service, GCP, GitLab, and Jira. So this ensures reliable and fully automated ticket handling from the start to the end. And we have with the help of AI, we can automatically assign and respond to the tickets, boosting our productivity and improving its categorization accuracy over time. So this all will be done in one single click. And so we have created a powerful skill-based routing system that links the ticket to employees based on the knowledge and previous performance. Now coming to the architecture diagram. So let me explain this in the Figma. So this is our VPC subnet, and in our VPC subnet, we have deployed various Google Cloud services. So one among them is AD server, so that is Active Directory server. So we have deployed this in the Google Cloud Compute instance, which is responsible for authentication, mail exchange, and DNS resolution. And next we have the reverse proxy, for which we have used APG and in the Google Cloud platform. And then we have deployed several services and integrations. So for the Jira service, backend and chatbot and mailbot, which is heavier services, we have used Google Cloud Compute. And for the front end, which is a lighter one, we have used Google Cloud Run. And in the backend, for the database, we have used MySQL, and we have connected it using Cloud SQL. And for the language model, we have used a Google Cloud Vertex AI language model. And we have also made our own language model, that is Olama model, that is our Olama Nullbyte, which we deployed in Google Cloud Compute. So coming to our flow diagram. So we have designed the solution in such a way that the user can interact with the project in all the possible ways. So first would be here, the user can ask the IT support to create an account. but they can do it by raising the ticket on behalf of the user, or they can directly create an account and access to the portal, or else they can directly, if they have the login access, they can directly log in via SSO or LDAP to the portal, or they can create a mail. So we have a dedicated a mail bot in our project, so via which we can receive the response and we can send the queries. So our portal has a dedicated chatbot which we have implemented using Socket.io handler, and then it will initialize the bot, and if it faces any kind of error, it comes to the fallback handling and it tries to restart the bot, and then these data is collected from here. So we have designed in such a way that it can handle all types of data, like we can it can handle attachments, text and images. So these raw data is sent to the ML handler. From here we will be handle the multi-node attachments and convert it into the binary format, and then the response message will be also we will format those text too. So and then this message will be sent to the generative response. So we have Vertex generate and Llama generate. So this bot response goes to the handle response function, where we can either create, close or reply. So either reply will be sent to the user, or else we can create the ticket either by manually we can create the ticket, or else we can create by autofilling the ticket. We have that option too. Or else the reply it closes the chat and destroys the chat, and then it comes to the, and then the chat will be handled in the object, and the history will be stored in the bucket, and we will close the Socket.io connection. And these all will be going to this three functions: enhance function, autofill function, and the attachment function. Enhance function will enhance the text, and autofill function, if the data is only partially filled, it will completely fill. So autofill function help us for that. And the attachment function, it gives us the reports and analysis, and from this it goes to the ticket handler, and we will be assigning to the employee. So this part will be explained elaborately in the demo, and now I'll hand over it to Rashmi.
You have 5 minutes, team.
So moving on with the impact and magnitude as of how our solution have impacted, and our solution improves distribution of tickets among entities, and with our Whirlwind, Vertex and Llama bots, we can have a natural conversation like how humans do to provide user satisfaction, and we have integrated with much service tools to bring productivity. And we have also handled the multilingual queries, where we can take queries in multiple languages, and we have used Google services to scale. And with automation, there is no need for repetitive tasks, and labor cost is reduced. Moving on to the feasibility, so how well our solution fits into a Whirlwind organization. So we have used LLM-based interface for ticket creation, and we have streamlined the process to enhance productivity. And moving for the technical feasibility, we have integrated with our tools like Jira and ServiceLine to allow seamless data flow.
Yeah, so maybe you can stop sharing. I'll hope it's visible. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Okay. So I'll share a small demo of what we have done so far. So as you can see, this is a ticketing portal, and we have integrated all that Rajeshri said just now. You might have seen the architecture. So we can log in. It's a ticketing system, and the first thing you want to do in a ticketing system is create a ticket. So what have we done new over here? So if you see, let me just add a prompt. So let's say this is just a prompt. It's just a description, a short description. But what we can do is there's an autofill function. So just a click and the AI will do its job. So we have used Vertex AI for this, and it uses Vertex AI's API. and using that we can autofill. As you can see, all I gave was a small summary or a description, but it did the analysis. It set all the priority and the ticket type, the status, product, even it can do estimation on all this stuff. So thanks to Google's API, we are able to do this. So how will it save us? Let's say like it would save a lot of time, almost half an hour for a single person. So you don't have to fiddle around with each and every parameter. So let's create a ticket. So as you can see, we have created a ticket. And also kudos to the UI. If you see, it's very well Whirlline like, and it's perfect. And there are a few advantages over here. So first, when you create a ticket, you might want to assign it to someone. So what do? You think of the best person, or you might evaluate. So what we have done is we have made use of all the data we have about the users, their past history. So we have a database and we have all those data. So what we did was we trained a model and we used Google API, and in a click, it would assign it to the best person it thinks is right. So over here, it is George. So there are several performance metrics. So what else? Like GCM level, experience, and number of tickets closed, and the overall rating for that person. And depending on that, the ticket is assigned. And apart from that, if you think the description is not too good and you want to refactor it again, just click on it. It will again use Vertex API and magically just fill it over there. So this is something new. You might have not seen it in any ticketing system so far. And apart from that, we have a few other ticketing improvements. So it can pass links. It's like JQL, but in 2 weeks span. And if you pass a pull request, so let me just share a pull request. Is this a pull request? Just a minute. I had it ready. Yeah.
Jesvi, you have 1 more minute to go.
Oops. Okay, fine. So if you have a pull request, it would automatically share all the details and everything. You can save it and do that. And apart from this, there's a chatbot. So what we have done is we have integrated Google's amazing service. So if you type WebGUI login failed, can you check the logs? And if you pass in some logs, it would automatically do everything for you. You don't have to explain it or So let me show it to you. So it would take some time because we are running it on a personal account and we have quotas. So that's the reason it takes some time. But apart from that, it's perfectly operational from the start to end. Meanwhile, while this loading, maybe I'll show other demos because we are out of time. So over here, we have LDAP service which Akhilesh will be talking about, which will be listed over here. So if someone communicates through email, it would automatically pass it and create a ticket for it if you approve. And apart from that, we have the ticket list over here. There's a pretty good search and filters over here. So yeah, there's a lot I can talk about, but unfortunately there's time constraints, so I'll have to move. And so maybe Akhilesh, you can take over. And apart from this, I just want to clear this up. So we have integrated fine tuning. So all the data that is being passed over here, we create a JSONL and pass it back to Google. And over there, we fine tune it using this tuning dataset. Over here, you can just pass the JSONL from the bucket and it would automatically update its knowledge. And this is how we can improve over time. And it's working. It's everything is working, but we have other sessions too. So maybe, Akhil, you can take over.
Thank you, Jesvi. Over to the jury for questions. Thank you.
Yeah. So
actually,
thanks a lot for this. I think this is a very comprehensive and quite well thought of solution. So congratulations for it. I have a couple of questions. When you said, so a couple of questions. So you mentioned fine tuning. Which model are you fine tuning? Is it Gemini model? Is it another model? Can you share this with us? That's question number one. Question number two. You mentioned Olama and a local implementation of Olama. Does it mean that you use some open source model that you run locally on top or next to Gemini, or do you only use Gemini as a model?
So I'll just a minute. Am I audible? Yeah. So I'll start with the second question because I missed the first one. We were having some problem over here. So could you fix this, Akhilesh? Yep, got it sorted. So basically about the Olama and Vertex chatbot thing. So we have our main priority bot is Google Vertex. So we use their API to handle all the text and stuff. It works perfectly fine. So apart from that, we have a fallback mechanism. So in case we run out of quota or if there's anything else, it would switch to Olama. So for Olama, we use GPU instance to run it, and this is just to make sure we have seamless integration of both worlds. Yeah. So, but primarily we use Google Vertex. And about your first question, what could you repeat it again, because
Sure.
we were swapping headphones. Yeah.
Sure. You said you were doing some fine tuning. So you create JSON-L files.
Mhm.
Which model are you fine tuning?
So over here we have Gemini Pro. So that is the one we are using. So we fine tune our Gemini Pro model with our own data set with the JSON-L we created. So it contains everything from history to what else, whatnot. It has almost every data, like the ticket comments, the ticket logas, the chat. I mean, if you create it via chatbot, it has the chat history and all that stuff. So just passing it in, and it does it so magically. So you don't have to do much work. It does it for you. So that's a good thing about Google API. Yeah.
Thank you. Very impressive.
One
Yeah.
question from my side. Have you thought of extending this further as a roadmap on why ticket is required in the first place itself? Right, you're creating the ticket, but the solution part of it, is there any thinking around how do you auto provide the solutions automatically?
Provide the solution automatically. So actually we have few endpoints which we are still working on but haven't attached. As you can see, I'm sharing it, but we have not yet attached. So over here you can see, I'll share a quick demo of it. So basically if you have a log file, it will provide the solution for you. It will do the analysis. So I'll just give a glimpse of what it's capable of. So can you please check the logs and analyze? But we have not yet like fully integrated, so that's why I didn't bring up that point. But what it does is it basically sends it to Vertex API, and Vertex API it makes use of document. There's a document API for it, and if you just pass the document, it would analyze and provide the solution. In some cases, if it is not having enough knowledge, it would just give a summary of what's wrong in the log file or more details about it. Yeah. So this is something we can implement over here. So if you check the ticket section, we have attachments. So wait a minute. Yeah. So over here we can just add the log, and we can just add an option to analyze it for us. So yeah, there's more scope to it. We'll keep working on it.
Very good, thank you.
Yep.
Any more questions from the jury?
Just want to check on scalability. Have you done some work on how scalable the solution is? Because I assume that this is going to work globally for Worldline across all the countries.
Scalability actually, for a 2-week project, I would say we have tried our best. We have containerized everything, and everything is hosted on Google. So maybe Akhilesh will share that. Your screen is visible. You can just go share a glimpse of. No. So we have basically made use of all Google services and tried to containerize it and make it scalable as possible. But obviously there are several refactoring we could do in several places, and maybe given a time frame, we could improve it and maybe refactor it totally. And maybe Akhilesh, do you have any words on this? Yeah, I'll share it to you.
So we have planned a very big architecture and tried to implement it on a short span of time. So our design is to integrate everything with Microsoft Active Directory, which is used in most of the organization, even in Worldline. So all our laptops, Teams application, Jira application. So everything are integrated by using the Active Directory. So in our ticketing system also, we have used Microsoft Active Directory for a basic medium of authentication, and we also have created our mailing service and many other services. Which relies on Active Directory. So I'll just give a brief briefing about how the things work. So here I have this mail client. So this is the Active Directory server we have created. So I'll open my mail client and try to use our mail bot.
Sharing has been shown.
Okay. So is it visible? So this is my mail client, and we have configured a mail bot for communication. So we can just give the subject and title. So I will just give a link to base 24 is not working. So I'll send this mail. Soon I will receive the mail from the mailbot stating that what is needed to be done. So it's taking a time. So the mailbot will reply. So we have used our we have created two bots. One is Worldline Vertex and another one is Worldline Llama. So one Vertex is uses Google's Vertex Vertex LLM, and we have we have also created our own language model, which is deployed inside the T3 instance. So this will here we can just keep a long mail chain, and the bot will take all the necessary inputs and create some mail, and it even responds to the user when there is new updates from the ticket. So
yeah, I hope that clears most of it. So there's lots of scope, and we are continuously working on it, and yeah, hoping to proceed further with it. Any other doubts? Any more? Anything else? Ask the team. Fine then. So no questions. Okay, someone's raising their hand. Thank you all. It was a wonderful opportunity to present in front of Worldline GBL and seniors. So really thanks, and thanks to Google and the team for giving this opportunity. It was amazing using your products and the guidance and all the 2 weeks. It was really good. So thanks for everything. Yep, we'll wrap this up.
Thank you, Jesvi and team. It was wonderful. And we also had a round of applause for all of you. Okay, now we switch to the next topic, which is from Pune. It's Cloud CID from Akash Malpani, Meenal Karale, Ravindra More, Santosh Mali, Suraj Nanatskar.